I teach at Bemidji State University. Now, all of my classes are taught through something called HiFlex, which means students can attend in person or by Zoom. And so I've got students from all over the place. So I've got high school students taking, PSEO from Onamia High School. I've got students out at Harvard and Vermont and all kinds of different places. And it's amazing the interest in the language. Ojibwe is a big group. There are probably 600,000 Ojibwe people on the planet, but we're geographically dispersed across several U.S. states and Canadian provinces. And now there's been an effort to really mobilize resources and build programs and things like that. I think something that might be a little more obvious to folks, we've had a lot of elders who've passed away, and every time someone goes, if they're taking something with them, it's a double tragedy. However, we've also been starting to do something that really hadn't been happening much since World War II, which is making great fluent speakers out of little kids. And that's happening not everywhere all at once, but where we have really good immersion schools and programs, we're seeing some dramatic success there. And, me working at the university level, I do sit on a school board for the world's first Ojibwe language immersion school, but I also do a lot of work developing books, tools, curriculum, resources, and training second language learners of Ojibwe to then populate the immersion schools and programs.
Yeah. Who are your students generally? It sounds like you really reach a lot of different age people.
I do. There are a lot of things I really love about working at Bemidji State University. For starters, most of my students, the overwhelming majority, are first-generation college students. Everybody who goes across that stage, of any racial group or whatever, it's a disruption, to the systemic barriers that people have faced. Education does help open doors. It's a tool in the toolbox, doesn't guarantee you an outcome, but it's easier to sculpt the outcome with the extra tools. And in addition to that, I would say for the Ojibwe language program, the overwhelming majority of the students are Native students. From Red Lake, White Earth, and Leech Lake, immediately in our area. We do have people who come from all over the place to take language classes. So it's still, a regional university kind of rooted in community, which is something that I think is a real strength for our particular program. There's probably more to say about what's the future of Bemidji State University and higher education and what are some of the trends there. But I do think it positions us for strength within even the tough demographic situation we have there. But above all, my students have gone on to do so many amazing things. They're working in a lot of different language programs. A lot of the tribal leaders throughout Ojibwe country have come through Bemidji State University over the years. And to see not only the language, but the whole Indigenous studies program and effort kind of supporting and equipping them for that kind of work is really heartening.